Here's Canelo, and again with the right hand. Waiting for Yildirim to engage.
Canelo stops Yildirim. 3 rounds. We expected it to go a little longer. Ultimately, I think they did the... it was the right call by Joel Diaz to call it off. Not much from Yildirim.
Man, there was... I think Canelo got touched once, and then that was it. And there was nothing really for Yildirim to show. I've always said this, like, if you're gonna lose to a Canelo, try to lose in a fashion where people want to, at least see who you're gonna fight next. And Yildirim left very, very little resistance. His timing was off, not fast enough, not skilled enough. So disappointed in that. He touched on at the entrance. I know Derek is on that chat saying that the entrance was fire. I don't think it was that great, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed with the J Balvin performance, to be honest, and I am a fan. But Canelo was just too damn good, too skilled. You saw it almost felt like he was, hitting a heavy bag there. There was nothing coming back, and it was a easy night for Cinnamon.
Yeah, so the fight was at the Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. 15,000 fans in attendance. It's kind of weird now watching fights with fans actually in the crowd, in the stands. I was watching some of the Joseph Parker against Fa fight. There was fans in attendance as well, and it was kind of different. It seemed different, man. I've gotten so used to there not being fans, but yeah, the fans got up for this one. Obviously, we're all hoping for a better fight by Yildirim, but I mean, Canelo just dominant. He shows why he's the #1 boxer in the world. He made a guy who arguably beat Darrell and probably should have become the WBC super middleweight champion at that time. He made him look like it was his first professional fight. Made him look bad. Yildirim was just very gun shy. Didn't throw too many punches. And of course, people will not be looking forward to probably watching him again, and they're gonna say the typical insults, right? The bum, the cab driver, the knowledgeable boxing fans. But let's go to some of the live comments here, Chris. Somebody's saying Canelo versus Benavidez, para qué tanto pedo? Yeah, I don't think Benavidez is ready yet. I think he needs a couple more fights. He hasn't really fought top competition. Other than Darrell. Well, I mean, Yildirim fought Darrell too, probably beat him. But other than that, I think Benavidez needs a couple more fights. He needs to beat Plant first. Hopefully, Well, obviously they're saying Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, which I still don't believe because Billy Joe is notorious for pulling out of fights. So I don't think he really wants to fight, but I think Eddie Hearn's going to force him to get in there. Let's see if he goes through with it. But I hope Benavidez fights Plant, which I don't see it happening. And obviously, I see him taking Plant's title and then ultimately a showdown for all the belts with Canelo. But I don't think Benavidez' defense is good enough to compete or to win 7 rounds against Canelo or 8. But yeah, it's just looking tough out there for the competition right now.
See, the Charlo, the Benavidez, they want to go straight to Canelo. Like, of course, who doesn't want to get that cash money, that get that sweepstakes and get that fight? But reality is, like, for it to be competitive, like for it to, for us, to even get excited about it, they have to fight each other. They need to go through those experiences.
They need to get better. Yeah.
They need to get better. And you only get better by fighting, somebody in and around your level, to climb that ladder. And these guys just want to go straight to Canelo. And I think a lot of them believe that I really think they know they can't beat him, but they just want that paycheck, and of course I'll learn something in defeat, blah, blah, blah. But they need to make it competitive, and to get competitive, they have to fight each other. The Benavidez, the Plants, the Charlo, like they have to mix it up with each other to get those rounds. And right now, like I said, the only competition for Canelo is if there's a clone of a Canelo, someone just like him that can push him mentally, skill wise, and there's nobody else right now. I think Billy Joe Saunders, makes it. I know that you're not, convinced by him. That fight, like you said, it's on the box rec. It's supposedly set in stone, but anything can happen outside the ring. We know that Billy Joe is notorious for getting into trouble outside the ring, so we won't believe that the fight is on maybe until like a week out from that fight day. But Yeah, all these guys have to fight each other and get their game up because Canelo's game is on a different level right now.